A quick update on Algo here. So Algo is doing what it did last time on the macro monthly chart here. Just to look at the overall picture for Algo, it's doing the same thing it did in 2021 to where, it had this run up, it pulled back, it tagged the 618 and then kept going. If we move this up to the next low to the high, you can see that from this low to the high, it held the 382 to stay bullish here and ended up topping out in 2021, of course. So let me move this off of the chart really quick. I just wanted to point that out, that you can see from this low to the high came down to that final 786 support here, forming that trend. And then if we move this up to the next one, you can see that right now we're sitting on the 0.5. If we leave it there on support, any lower than that price we'll get into in just a moment. But you can see from this low to the high, we're pretty much holding the 0.5 here at about 24. So is it going to come down to the 786? It could, now that you're just a hair below here on the monthly candles. So we'll see what remains to be happening here on Algorand. But you could drop a 20% drop down to about 19 to 20 here, or yeah, 19 to 20 down from this 24 if it does not end up holding. So just wanted to point that out. It's in line with what has been going on the macro here. The curl up of the higher highs, the higher lows here. So it just depends on what level it's going to hit, and we'll get a bounce, and then we'll take it from there. But we're in line for this thing to keep running up into 2025 here. And making a new high possibly. So with that being said, you're above the macro 236 at about 19 to 20 here. So the bottom is still technically in, and hopefully we hold over that. Bullish back on the macro over 33. And then of course the confirmation breakout would be over the 618 at 75. And then this thing will shoot up to one of these higher targets here. With that being said, where is this thing going to end up? So Algo from where we are right now today, if it holds up on that 0.5 level, the 786 here for an 11 billion market cap will give you about a 5.5x to $1.34 if it's not going to make a new high. And then we do have this level here. Maybe we do make a new high above $3 and we hit about $4. Could be a good target. $4 to $5 will give you about a 17x. And if you're in the camp of Algo running all the way up here and actually making a new high this cycle, then you can see that would take you up to the little over a $7 range and give you possibly about a 60 billion market cap at a 30x on Algorand. But the big thing to take away from this is it's in line to keep its move to the upside going here. There's nothing bearish really on the overall macro chart. It's just doing what the market does. It pumps, it pulls back, it pumps, it pulls back, and then at some point it'll have a larger pump and a slight pullback, and then it'll top out. So what are your thoughts on Algo? None of this is financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.